All right, guys, we are here at SaltCon 2018. I am here with Jeff at Breaking Games, and either I found an escaped convict or this is an amazing game you're showing off. So tell everybody at home what you guys are showing.
All right. Hey, Kevin, thanks for stopping by, and I'd like to say hello out there to KTNet land. What we have here is a game I've created called Moonquake Escape, and I'm here at the booth at SaltCon 2018 in Utah, and at the Breaking Games booth. So, you know, my game, the easiest way to explain this game, Moonquake Escape, is really just take the whole thing apart. So this game takes place on this desolate planet at the edge of the galaxy where the most evil criminals have been sent, and that, of course, would be us players and Kevin. But when the engineers selected this world, they didn't realize it had an unstable molten core. And they also vastly underestimated the extreme gravitational stress of the moon that orbits around this planet. So when they decided to build a prison here, and then bury it deep under the surface like you do most alien prisons, at least so I'm told, they didn't realize that those factors would combine into a massive moonquake, which destroys the prison but allows us alien criminals to suddenly escape to the surface, where amidst all of this chaos, we realize at the same moment, one rocket left, and only one of us will be able to escape, and for the rest of us, our death sentence. So that's the setting for Moonquake Escape. So how do you play the game? Well, it's pretty straightforward. Every player is going to have an alien on the board and an alien card. And if you can simply end your game turn with your alien face down and hidden, you're going to be able to move closer to the rocket, launch it, and win the game. Now, since the other players are going to be trying to turn your alien card face up, as a player, your job at the beginning of the game is pretty straightforward, and that's simply to find a few more cards, right? Make it slightly harder to find your alien, right? So at its heart, the game Moonquake Escape is the movie's Alien and Escape from Alcatraz meets a little 3-card Monty, meets the spin cycle of your washing machine, and that's the game we're about to play. Now, two key things about these cards, right? Each player is going to have a set of cards hiding their alien, and you guys are going to be turning over my cards right here to try to find mine, okay? Now, most of the cards you turn over are going to say, hey, you missed me, right? But you might find a card in your hand that has a bad effect on me, or maybe a rebounding effect on you. So not always so straightforward to find my alien. The other thing about the cards is you're going to find a lot of useful equipment to help you with the hazards of this planet. The energy shield is pretty useful because what I can do with that is protect one of my cards. Now, normally, Kevin, it's going to take you one action to see if that's my alien. It's actually going to take you 2 actions to figure out what that card is, and now we get to play a fun little bluffing game. Have I hidden my alien there, or set a devious trap for you? All right, so that's a key fun part of the game. Now, a game turn is very straightforward. In the Moonquake phase, this board is going to change its shape. So the moon is going to orbit to the next player, who will spin the moon, and what is the result, Dido? 2. Every player is going to add 2 charges to their status card, and that means each player this game turn is going to be managing 2 actions. We'll also roll this quake die once for each level to see how the massive Moonquake is changing the shape of the board just before we all get ready to move. Now, in the escape phase, we simply look and see, were you able to remain hidden? Excellent. You get to move forward to the next level. Now, as you move forward, you'll always have a choice of 2 spaces. Each space will have a terrain type, which will limit your actions in some way, but each space will also have a bonus action you get for free. So depending on what's going on in your hand and the rest of the game, you're going to have to weigh those against each other and select one that makes the best sense for you at the time. Now, if your alien had been found, you don't get to move closer this round, but you will get more cards. More cards will make it easier for you to hide, and it's a key tiebreaker at the end of the game. Now, in the action phase, each player will get a chance to use those charges, make more equipment ready, add more cards to your hands. I might move to another space and steal equipment from you. You might zap me, find my alien, and stop me in my tracks. Now, the guard. Yes, there is a robot guard looking for all of us. We probably want to avoid it. If you can evade all of those dangers and get to the launch pad, you can launch the rocket, a Moonquake Escape.
All right, Jeff. Yeah, I love it. This game sounds like so much fun. So what's your average play time?
Average play time. Well, this game takes about 45 to 60 minutes to play. It's 2 to 6 players, so 6 players will take a little bit longer than 3 players. But we'll be done in 30 minutes with a 3-player game if everybody knows what's going on.
So where'd you come up with the idea on how to actually find this?
Actually, I grew this game up from another game I had done. So there's a game that Game Right has published, and it's about kids playing flashlight freeze tag at night. And what you have to do first is catch fireflies for your special firefly-powered flashlights, right? And so that game is called Flashlights and Fireflies. So I took that fundamental hide-and-seek that I had done. So that was a game I designed with Game Right. The hide-and-seek aspect of that game and the simple 1, 2, 3, 4 to home base. And I said, what if I gave you a bluffing mechanism, and what if I made the board move in an interesting way to bring players together? So that was the origins of Moonquake Escape. A few extra things were added along the way, but that's where it started.
I love this idea. It's great, and plus, I mean, I'm a space guy, so anytime you go into space is amazing on there. If people are interested, where should they kind of go to check this out?
Excellent. You can go to the Breaking Games website where you can order it online. You can go to your friendly local game store, and if it's not there, ask why. You can also go to Barnes & Noble where you'll find it there. Now, before you go, everybody that stops to learn about Moonquake Escape, I've got a delicious moon pie dessert treat. Kevin, would you like one?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, certainly. Well, I'm not just going to give it to you, Kevin. You are going to earn it. And here's our little scenario. You've got 3 charges. And I am on the launch pad about to leave the planet with your moon pie unless you can find my alien right there. So what you're going to do is take the zap action, which is outlined on your card, to use it to look at one of those 3 cards to find my alien, or use it to get rid of my shield because you think another zap action will find me there. So for your first zap action and that delicious moon pie, where am I?
All right, I think I'm going to go with the energy shield. I think you're hiding something there.
All right, that's exactly what I thought you'd think. So, with your next zap action, was I under the shield, or are you going to fall for my trap? Lucky shot. All right. You didn't find my alien, but you found a yellow card, which is always bad on the defender, me. I lose a charge and wind up with no charges. In order to launch the rocket, I needed to have a charge saved. So, if I don't have a backup plan like a piece of equipment to launch the rocket, you may very well have foiled me right there. Unfortunately, to earn your delicious moon pie, you can't just foil me. You will need to find me. So, with your last zap action, where am I?
Let's go with this one right here.
All right, excellent. You found my alien. Kevin, you are brilliant. Now, had you picked this one, the prison guard would have moved unexpectedly. Again, I need a backup plan to deal with a guard, or it might have helped you find me, giving you a chance. Or Aftershock, another card which would have made my equipment go away, maybe my shield off the card. So, basically, through that exercise, I know what the dangers are in my hand. I don't know what you're going to pick or what sequence, but depending on the circumstances, I might use my shield differently. I might have green cards in my hand that actually have a rebounding effect on you, but I never play a card on you. You pick it and play it on yourself, unless, of course, maybe I've set it up as a devious trap, which you would have fallen for that turn. And then how the game ends is multiple aliens are on that launch pad, and when more than one player can launch the rocket, the player with the most face-down cards launches to win the game. So that means you're going to be turning over cards in my hand to make it smaller. I'm going to be turning over yours. All these unexpected events are going to be happening, and whichever one of us has the best plan B will escape, because your plan A will never survive the moonquake. Kevin, you've earned your delicious moon pie, and thank you for visiting me here at Breaking Games with Moonquake Escape.
All right, guys, make sure you check this out. This is a super fun game, and if anybody's missing a escaped convict, don't ask me. I didn't see anything.
Thank you.